Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price this Sunday as we head into a new week. There's a lot happening on the charts with a new weekly candle. Check this out, snipers. We had an extremely bearish weekly candle here of the week of the 22nd of August. And notice how this current weekly candle has yet to break above the candle high of this bearish candle. And so I want to say that the high of this candle, 21,925, is a very important short-term resistance level, 21,925, snipers. Remember that number with this new weekly candle opening up. And what about the candle symmetry of this week's candle? Well, it's actually a pretty bullish candle. If we look at the major support that the monthly candle has held, which is 19,798, you can see the body of this candle is showing a very bullish test of this support level, maintaining price action above it with the body closing above it. And then in immediate short term, what's also interesting about that $21,950 level is it shows confluence with this market structural resistance that was previous support for Bitcoin, which is now resistance. This is just saying that 22,000 US dollars is the most important resistance level for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. If we break above 22,000 US dollars, the likelihood that Bitcoin is going to come to test 24,300 again is very high, but we have to break above 22,000 US dollars. That's what I'm getting from this weekly candle close. And then Ethereum, as we head into this merge on September 15th, by the way, these are the important dates here. September 15th, the Ethereum merge. September 13th, we have CPI data coming out. Some people are saying the merge is going to happen on the 14th, 15th, 16th. It's all about the block time. So let's just assume the 14th to the 15th is when the merge is going to occur. And then September 16th, the Mt. Gox claims. And then the 21st, we have the FOMC rate hike decision. The 22nd, we have the Cardano vassal hard fork. So those are the extremely important dates in the immediate short term. And let's just talk about Ethereum. It's not a coincidence that we have this head and shoulder pattern. We've yet to break above 1760 with decisiveness. If we want to see any further upside, we have to break above 1760 for Ethereum. So we are clearly facing resistance, not just for Bitcoin, but also for Ethereum. The Ethereum to Bitcoin chart also recently sold off with the push that Bitcoin saw to the upside, allowing Bitcoin dominance to wipe out 2 weeks of downside with one daily candle, which is actually a pretty bullish sign for Bitcoin dominance. So is that trend going to continue where Bitcoin outperforms altcoins? We'll have to continue to monitor that into this next week. So with futures markets and equity markets opening up here in less than 24 hours, what's significant to continue to monitor here? Well, the DXY testing this previous weekly open at 108.836. We actually are below it right now. The major support is 106.56. If we stay below 108.836, it opens up the door for 106.56 to come back on the table, and that means there's still room for the DXY to see some downside, and that gives S&P 500 some room to see some further upside. And by the way, the S&P 500 above the 20-week moving average. What's important this week is we stay above the 20-week moving average, also showing confluence with the previous week open at 40.24 for the E-mini futures contract. We'll continue to watch that. And if Bitcoin were to just copy the S&P 500, get to its 20-week moving average, that would justify Bitcoin getting to the $25,000 level. And so that's something to monitor with the Bitcoin to SPY chart, which we're not going to cover on this video because it is Sunday. Equity markets are closed. But we have a very interesting week ahead of us, snipers. We have a lot of upcoming announcements, and we have a lot of fundamentals playing part over the next few weeks. We have CPI data coming out. We have a lot of news coming from the feds here. And so expect a volatile time here over the next week or so. And then remember, 21,900, 22,000 US dollars is the major immediate short-term resistance level. If Bitcoin breaks above that, 24,300 comes back on the table. And then I think if we do come to 24,300 for a third time here, we'll most likely retest the 20-week moving average at 25,000 and finally get a test of that bull market resistance band. And of course, getting above that would really switch and turn around the tables for the bears and the bulls fighting against each other. Getting above that bull market support band potentially will put us back inside of a bull market. And so that's very significant right now. Remember the thesis that the bulls are playing with right now. Ever since that inflation data peaked in June, that was the potential bottom for the S&P 500, potentially even for Bitcoin. Is that thesis continuing to play part where Bitcoin has held the 19,798 2018 previous all-time high very well since all of the monthly candles have closed bodies above it, meaning that it is a major support level that has been true and has held very strong, and that if we do start to come up, it wouldn't be a surprise. Looking at the macro, if the $20,000 level holds, that's a very positive thing. The Ethereum merge coming up here soon. 1760 is very important for Ethereum. If we break above 1760, expect a massive pump for Ethereum. If we don't break above 1760, then it validates the bearish head and shoulder pattern. So that's very significant there for Ethereum. And I'll keep you guys updated, snipers. As always, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you support this content. And until next time, snipers,